program was developed at Fox Valley Tech because we saw a need for high schools to have more options in the technical education field, and the expense of having an automotive program at their facilities was just too costly. The idea was generated by Scott Springstroh. He came up with a very interesting idea, and from there I kind of took the idea and ran with it because of the lack of opportunities out there for high school students.
We were aware that AES was out there, but AES was always in the high school being taught, and we had a unique idea to bring it to Fox Valley Tech and teach it here because we had the staff in place, the facilities and the equipment all here already. The high school students have the option of a morning section or an afternoon. So Monday through Wednesday for 3 hours a day, they will be here at Fox Valley Tech. And then on Thursday and Friday, they have the opportunity to do some career exploration, some job shadowing with technicians, as well as internships, and earn credits while working. Industry demand, huge need for employees. Industry is asking us for more and more employees every year.
The idea of starting an AES program here stems from the fact that we only have about 8 high schools in a district that can even offer automotive technology programming. So those schools that are already doing dual credit with us, we didn't really bother with them. We went to the high schools that we knew had students clearly interested in the automotive technology field, but had no opportunity to take courses. So really it's the best fit for them to come here, be on the college campus, and have that opportunity to start exploring automotive technology as a career.
Students were recruited by Mary Hansen and myself, going to the individual high schools, talking with principals initially to get interest, and then talking to students one-on-one. Once students were interested and enrolled in the program, I did personal visits to those high schools to get them enrolled. Industry support for the program has been great. Matthews Tire, Bergstrom Automotive, several independent partners are all interested because everybody in the industry sees a need for trained technicians out in the field.
I think it's a great idea. It gives us an opportunity to team up with not only Fox Valley Tech, which we've been for a long time, but also to get them a little bit younger, get the students a little bit younger, and tie in with some of the high schools. And currently there's probably 3 or 4 different high schools that we are teaming up with students coming in.
Matthews, they're a great partner. They come to our advisory board meetings. They have several locations. They're always here representing, telling us what we need to do, what students need to learn, and they're always hiring our graduates. They're hiring our graduates, before they even graduate. They're hiring them in their first, second semester because they see the value that Fox Valley Technical College brings to these students in the automotive marketplace.
Well, first my brother brought it up to me. Like, he went to the tech and he talked to Todd Knorr, and he's like, oh, there's a program that I could do when I'm a senior that I could get a jump start on college. And so once I found out that was coming to my school, I jumped on it right away because that's a great opportunity to take. I'm going to take it all the way, and then I'm going to get my associate degree there. And after I get my associate degree, I'd like to get my welding certification there also.
It just gives them an opportunity to grow and start a career earlier in their lives, so they can actually graduate from an automotive technology program with an associate's degree in a year and a half and have their first semester done and paid for through their school districts by the time they graduate high school. The passion kind of came from myself and how I got into it. I went to a school that didn't have an automotive program, and if it wasn't for the Learning for Life that was put on by Bergstrom Automotive and Dean Juliar at the time, I may not have been interested in automotive, but because of that I stayed interested, came to the technical college, got my associate's degree, and went out and worked in industry. Came back to teach here and then saw the lack that was still there in the automotive field.
About 17 or 18 years later, I had started here, and when I went out to my first dealership visits, one of the persons who had volunteered to mentor one of my students was Todd Knorr. And he came to me and said, do you remember me? My name is Todd Knorr. And I said, I don't really remember you. He said, well, you taught those Learning for Life classes, because I was going to Fox Valley Lutheran at the time, and I didn't have an automotive technology program in my school, so I wanted to learn something about it. He said, I got my interest from you coming to those night classes that I taught right there in the dealership, and that's really all the credit I can take for the incredible enthusiasm and the thing that Todd Knorr has done since then. He had found out about this Automotive Youth Educational Systems program, and he just took it and went with it from there.
Yeah, it's very exciting because I get to see a little bit of myself when I was a little younger in them, and see them have the excitement that they're getting an opportunity and getting a privilege to do something that excites them, and a passion for a career that could potentially, take them the rest of their lives.
I told him this is the the moment in his career where he's going to change these students' lives, because these are kids who are finding themselves in a situation where they're in a brand new environment, they're coming on the college campus, they're a little scared. He's going to be the perfect mentor to them and change these kids' lives.